Hi, good morning. I'm V. Panaga, your financial doctor. Today, we'll be interviewing Ms. Sha Nacino, the founder of 90-Day Book Writing Challenge and also the founder of Write University. So, Sha, first we want to know about you, about learning, growing, like who you are, who you want to become, and the best version of yourself.
Okay. So hi everyone, my name is Sha Nacino. I'm an author, a speaker, and the founder of the 90-Day Book Writing Challenge and Write University. Okay, I'd love to introduce myself as the daughter of God who loves to do who loves to do anything related to writing, speaking, and communicating. And I'm also single as of this moment. And one of my dreams is to be happily married to the man God designed for me and to have a family with him.
So, what skills would you like to develop further for work and personal satisfaction?
One of the skills that I really love to teach and what I also love to learn and embody is the skill in being grateful. I believe that gratitude is so important because when you're grateful, you tend to focus on the blessings. And when you're grateful, that's when you are really truthful.
Tama.
Because everything that we have is, so many things that we have right now are given to us. And if we are grateful, we tend to focus on the blessings and what we focus on grows. So that's one of the things that I love to teach and I love to share.
Ano yung biggest obstacles and struggles mo? And then, paano mo siya na-overcome?
Okay, so when I was still an employee in the bank, I was buried in credit card debts. And at that time, I wanted to quit my job. I wanted to quit my job, but I had two problems. Number one, I had no money, I had no savings. Number two, I asked myself, if I will resign, what will I do? Where will I go? I didn't know the answer. So that was a big struggle for me because at that time, I knew that I was not meant for the corporate world, but I didn't know what I wanted to do, and also I had no money. I lacked resources, but I also feel that that was the best thing that happened to me.
Okay.
So if you would ask me what's the best thing that happened to me when I was still employed, I would say that the best thing was when I got buried in credit card debts, because that's when I really started to be inspired to learn about money management, to grow myself, to pursue financial education, self-education, etc.
So, yun yung turning point mo.
Yes, that was my turning point. And if I would rewind my life, I wouldn't do it any other way.
Okay.
So I appreciated the fact that I encountered problems,
Like that?
because those problems were stepping stones for me to have my breakthrough.
I see. So, ngayon, ano yung recent accomplishment mo na masasabi mong proud ka and thankful ka?
Okay, yung recent na accomplishment ko would be, I teach people how to write books. And proud na proud ako tuwing makikita ko sila na naglo-launch sila ng mga libro nila. So para akong nanay na proud sa kanilang mga anak. And another recent award was when I was awarded by the United Nations Global Entrepreneur Council as the Female Entrepreneur of the Year awardee.
Wow, nice.
From the Philippines. So there were about 15 countries who participated, and the awarding ceremony happened in Chennai, India.
India? This happened this year?
Yes, June 12, 2019.
Wow, congrats for that accomplishment.
Thank you.
So, what are the things, siyempre, sobrang blessed ka na, di ba? Marami ka ng mga success, achievement, na natulungan mo sa pagsusulat ng book na makuha yung dream nila to become an author. So, ano pa yung mga thankful ka aside from that?
So, every day, nag-gratitude journal ako, and sobrang daming bagay na pinagpapasalamat ko. Of course, I'm very grateful to God for His love for me.
Yes,
I'm very grateful for the family He gave me. Grateful din ako sa life na binigay niya sa akin. Tapos kahit yung mga maliliit na bagay, like grateful ako na may aircon nung natulog ako sa bed ko, grateful ako sa kwarto
so,
ko.
simple things.
Grateful ako pag nahag ko yung mga kapatid ko. Sobrang simpleng bagay. So from seemingly yung hindi natin napapansin masyado to the big blessings, so lahat pinagpapasalamat ko. I'm grateful for the fact na nakakalakad ako. And then every day nag-gratitude walk ako, 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon. Grateful ako sa lahat ng nakikita ko sa sky, sa wind. Hindi ko pala nakikita yung wind. Grateful ako sa trees, sa flowers, sa nilalakaran ko. Grateful ako sa lahat.
So, being grateful in everything, kahit small things, mga simple things, that will make you definitely happy. Tama ba?
Yes.
Despite na meron kang, for sure, may mga obstacles, continuous yung mga struggles. So, being grateful po is one of the big thing para maging happy tayo. Kahit
Yes.
na ano yung pagdadaanan natin.
True. And just want to add, hindi lang ako grateful sa blessings, grateful din ako sa problems.
Oo.
So, pag may mga problems, pains, and discomfort, kahit mahirap siya, kahit nakaka-tempt na sabihin mo na, God, tanggalin mo na tong problem na to, or tanggalin mo tong pain na to, or discomfort. But I embrace it. I'm very grateful because that's where growth happens.
Yes.
Kasi kung masyado kang, tawag dito, comfortable, hindi ka nag-grow. But the moment na na-push ka, or nagiging uncomfortable ka, or may pain, may discomfort ka, or may problem ka na-experience, that's, I see that as God's opportunity to promote you, to grow you up.
Tama. So, recently ba, meron kang parang, sabi natin small or big problem encountered, then, ano yung ginawa mo para kahit papano, you lift up yung ano na yun, yung problems na yun, na maging opportunity siya.
Okay, ano ba yung mga problems? Okay, ito, naalala ko, September 2018, may na-experience akong emotional pain. So, hindi ko na i-detalye kung ano, but it was so painful. It was so painful na pagising ko pa lang, gusto ko nang umiyak. Tapos, sobrang painful niya na hirap na hirap akong bumangon sa umaga, ganyan. And then, I wanted to have a break from the pain. So sabi ko, saan kaya ako pupunta na medyo makalimutan ko muna yung problema, kahit 5 days lang. So pumunta akong Bali, Indonesia.
Wow.
Now, backstory. For the longest time, as long as I can remember, meron akong fear of sleeping in a room by myself. In an unfamiliar room by myself. So hindi ko kayang matulog sa hotel mag-isa, sa kahit saang room mag-isa. Except sa room ko kasi familiar na sa akin.
So, pag nag-travel ka, paano yan?
Yun ang problema. Kasi pag, as a speaker, in-invite ako mag-talk sa Philippines at sometimes outside the Philippines. So, minsan yung decision ko to accept the speaking engagement is whether meron akong pwedeng isama na kaibigan or kapatid or team member. Or kung merong isa sa mga organizers na pwedeng sumama.
So, laging dapat may kasama ka sa kwarto?
Oo. So, sobrang hassle yun, di ba? Kasi minsan wala namang budget yung organizer for another person. So, minsan, I had to decline some speaking invitations because of that.
Wala kang...
So, in a way, limitation siya.
Okay.
So, yun yung fear ko. Takot ako matulog sa room mag-isa. But then, September 2018, sobrang painful nung na-experience ko na parang, ang hirap naman ito. First time ko na-experience yung ganito. Sobrang sakit niya. And then, now I can see na blessing in disguise siya. Kasi
so,
because...
nagawa mo ng to be alone in a room?
Yes.
Na hindi
Dahil
ka,
sa sobrang sakit niya, na I'd rather sleep in an unfamiliar room by myself. The greatest fear ko, just so I can take a break kahit 5 days lang from that pain. So, pumunta ako sa Bali, Indonesia for 5 days. And on day 1, sabi ko, night 1 pala, sabi ko kay God, parang, Lord, alam mo naman takot ako matulog sa room mag-isa. Ikaw na bahala sa akin. So, natulog ako. Pagising ko, sabi ko, okay naman, wala naman akong takot. Saan magaling yung fear ko? So, the next night, ganun ulit until na-realize ko, wow, wala na pala akong fear.
Okay, nice.
So, yung pain na yun ng September 2018, I think yung purpose na na-serve niya is para mapilitan akong i-grow ako. Mapilitan akong i-conquer yung fear ko of sleeping in a room by myself. So, that was September 2018. And in December of the same year, I was invited to give a talk in India that happened January 2019. So, because hindi na ako takot matulog sa room mag-isa, in-accept ko yung invitation. After that, another invitation. So, nag-US din ako, nag-Malaysia, nag-Singapore. Kaya ko na, walang problema. So I'm grateful na may problema.
Sobrang simple lang, pero kailangan mo lang kasi ma-process para maintindihan mo rin yung sarili mo. So, how do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as someone who knows how to love, as someone who has a positive outlook in life, as someone who is grateful, and as someone who loves God and who loves to obey God. And in the future, I want to be remembered as a loving wife and mom.
Wow, that will happen in the right time. So ngayon naman pagdating sa leadership, sa work, so ano yung dine-develop mong culture sa workplace, and then of course sa friends and family din?
Okay, very strong kami dito sa culture of gratitude. So when
Nice.
we do our weekly meetings, lahat kami mag-share ng something na we are grateful for. Gratitude sa personal life, tsaka gratitude sa professional life.
Tama.
So I believe that gratitude is so important because it makes you appreciate life better and it makes you happier. Ang dami-daming benefits ng gratitude. And if there's one skill na pwede nating i-master, it's the
Art
skill
of gratitude.
being grateful,
Okay.
yes.
So, ibig sabihin, paano mo binibring out yung best sa kanila? Is it in the form of gratitude?
Yun yung isa.
Oo.
And
ano
then,
pa?
we also have regular talks. So, alam ko kung ano yung mga strengths ng bawat isa sa amin.
And yung
For
weaknesses
example,
din.
and weaknesses. For example, isa sa team member ko ngayon, magaling kumanta.
Wow, so may singer ka na.
May singer. So, pag may events kami,
Pwede na
tinatanong
siya.
ko kung gusto niya kumanta, and then game naman siya. So, kumakanta siya. So, yun is yun. Yung isa naman, magaling talaga siya sa video editing, video directing. So, hindi ako strict in terms of, for example, meron siyang kailangang attendan during weekdays na kailangan niyang pumunta dito para matuto about editing or kailangan niyang may stint siya para sa isang editing job or video editing job.
train palalo.
So, flexible kami doon.
I see.
Yung isa naman mahilig sa fashion. So,
May
minsan,
fashion designer ka na.
oo. So, minsan pag may speaking engagements ako, sinasabi ko sa kanya na, okay, hanapan mo ako ng magandang outfit for my talk. And then, siya na rin yung nag-shopping for me.
Wow, that's so nice. So ngayon naman, pinakamahalaga kasi yung spiritual well-being natin. So gusto nating malaman sa'yo, how do you improve and nurture yung spiritual well-being mo?
Okay, for me, very important sa akin yung Mass. So, I try to go to Mass 3 to 5 times a week. And then daily, if possible, I go to the Blessed Sacrament. And then, of course, in the morning, I have my morning routine. I have my evening routine. Part ng morning routine ko is reading the Bible readings for the day, tsaka yung mga reflections. And then, I also do gratitude journaling.
So talagang consistent yun?
Consistent. Every day yun. I think I've been doing it for the past 8 years.
Wow.
Since 2011.
Consistency is the key talaga.
Oo, consistency talaga yung key. And then, another thing that I do is, I do gratitude walks. So, isa sa umaga, isa sa hapon, pag nasa office ako.
Ano yung mga ilang minuto ba siya?
30 minutes in the morning.
Wow. So, parang
30 minutes in the
exercise mo na
afternoon.
rin siya. I see. Okay, nice. So, ngayon naman, punta naman tayo sa securing yung peace of mind saka financial future. So, paano mo ine-educate yung family members, like mga siblings mo, to become financially free and self-sufficient?
Okay, so yung brother ko, 2 years younger sa akin. So, challenge ko siya na i-expand pa niya yung kanyang dreams when it comes to yung sa kanyang finances.
Okay.
And then, yung mga kapatid ko namang maliliit, may 6 and 8 years
mga
old ako.
bata
So,
pa.
hindi ko ba sila masyadong tinuturuan about money management. Pero ang tinuturo ko sa kanila is yung gratitude.
Para
So, meron kaming
habang
gratitude
bata.
party para habang bata.
I see, nice. So, ngayon, any word of advice dun sa mga entrepreneurs wannabe, saka yung entrepreneurs about self-growth and motivation?
Okay, so ang ma-advise ko lang is to keep learning and growing. Wag niyong tipirin yung sarili niyo when it comes to learning and growing.
Okay,
Kasi yung pinakamahalagang asset ninyo ay ang sarili ninyo. So I really encourage you to read books that will help you grow in your career, in your profession, in your personal life. And then seek mentors as well. Enroll in online courses, enroll in live classes, etc.
So, learning kasi is continuous process. So,
Yes.
kaya kailangan dire-diretso rin na mag-invest sa sarili. So, another tips naman for personal finance tips sa mga entrepreneurs wannabe, saka yung mga entrepreneurs niya mismo.
Okay.
Ano mga
So,
ano mo?
in terms of personal finance, I think very important, number 1 is, alam mo kung ano yung financial goal mo. For example, ano ba yung gusto mong marating in terms of your finances? Number 2 is, alam mo yung why mo, big why mo. Why do you want to improve your finances? Why do you want to have this much money, etc.? And number 3 is you also need to learn how to spend your money properly. So I advise you to save, and then not just save but also to invest, and then grow your finances as well.
So, dapat may goal and purposes para sa personal finance din as well. So that is guys, marami tayong natutunan kay Miss Sha Nacino about self-growth and motivation and personal finance tip. If you want to learn how to write a book, do visit her website, that's shanacino.com.
Yes.
Tama ba? And ano yung latest books mo? Can you share about it?
Okay, so latest book ko is Conquering Stage Fright. So
Wow.
if you're afraid of public speaking but you want to be confident in public speaking, so check out this book. It's also available on Amazon. And may free din tayong regalo sa lahat ng mga nakikinig, Juvie.
Wow.
So,
So ano yung mo para maka-tune in sila?
Okay. So, meron akong sinulat na book, How to Make Your Dreams Come True, with a blurb by Brian Tracy. So,
Okay.
you can download it. Just go to shanacino.com/dreams.
Okay, thank you very much, Sha.
You're welcome,
Marami
Julie.
kami natutunan sa'yo and spread pa yung purpose mo as a motivator at saka siya yung tumutulong sa mga lahat ng gustong maging author.
Oh, by the way, yung ate niya ay author
Ah.
din, graduate ng 90-day book writing challenge.
That's 2017 ba?
Yes.
Ganun, so yun. So, ngayon it's up to you to live your dream at saka kung ano yung mga step na gagawin mo para makuha mo yung mga goals mo at ma-achieve mo to. Thank you!
God bless!